Channel 4 came out with that show Naked Education. Don't need an old boy there with his cock out and his crusty foreskin to be like, oh look, it's all different shapes and sizes, kids, it's fine. Dalai Lama, then the kid put his tongue out and he tried to suck in his tongue.
No, he said, yeah, let me suck your tongue. That's what he said, or something like that.
What the fuck's that all about? We always like from there was Bam Margera.
People said like he fell off the wagon when Ryan Dunn died.
He was off it.
He was off it way.
He was
before
just 5 times worse.
Yeah, he was off it way before then.
Deontay Wilder fought Tyson Fury, and I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, believe sent from God, heaven, whatever it might be, could have been an angel, could have been whoever, woke his ass up.
Yeah.
Woke his ass up. Now I tell you what, would you rather spend a week with Hezbollah or a day with Beetlejuice? Oh, I'd blow in my bum, bro. 100%. Oh, bro, you can't power nap Donald Trump. No way. Welcome back to episode 11 of the Glasshouse podcast, the home of transparent views and breaking news. Did it right that week without failing. But yeah, it's been a while. Obviously, the last episode that we did split into 2 parts. Big up Wicked for coming on the podcast, and yeah, like, the last week's been mental, but yeah, it's been a while since we've done a podcast, and this is kind of like a impromptu type podcast because I'm obviously going away at the end of this week. This week is being filmed because I'm doing some video ideas with one of the boys. But yeah, so we're just doing a impromptu, fantastic as ever podcast episode. Just the last week, Mike. What were we saying? What's happened?
Like honestly, like a few hours after that episode ended, I think on the Sunday it was me, you, your missus and my missus, and we were all like guessing the views. Yeah. And like I think you said like 500.
I said 2,000.
Oh, you said 2,000, yeah. Did you? I think I said 1,000.
Yeah.
I think your missus said like what, 3, 4?
She said no, actually, I did say like about 500. She said 2K.
Yeah. She said 2,000. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. And then what did Hannah say? She said 5K, didn't she?
No. I swear she said no. Thing was the highest. Sunshine was the highest. I think Hannah said.
Oh,
no, she said 700.
Oh.
Yeah, she said 700. So then when, you've seen 65 people live, that's the highest we ever had.
Yeah.
It was just like when that episode ended, like I was thinking, what is going on?
Yeah, it was
like
crazy.
It's insane. And then literally it just kept going and going and going and going for the next 5 days. It was just non-stop. It was insane. So thank you, Wicked, for coming on and, you know what I mean, like taking a chance and bringing us the numbers.
Yeah, and if you hear from Wicked's community, like, the whole Mandem, No Pixel community, welcome and thank you for tuning in to a podcast episode that doesn't have, one of your favorite streamers on there. So hopefully we can be one of your favorite podcast channels if you do watch podcasts. But I know a lot of people don't watch podcasts, so it's fine anyway. But yeah, appreciate you if you are watching this one because yeah, you're a real one.
Yeah, it's been sick though. It has.
But yeah, what a mad week, man. So it was the episode on Monday did crazy numbers. Honestly, I didn't expect this. Then the stream on Saturday was insane. We're peaking like over 100 viewers at one time, just by us just sitting at a desk, just watching the boxing and just commentating on it, which was insane. That did crazy numbers, crazy subs and everything.
Do you know what I liked about that though? Is that people genuinely was thank you for doing it. Like, do you know what I mean? And it's mad to see people.
Do you know what? I actually deeped it when I was going to bed. I was like, there's obviously people that was there in the stream just watching it because they just wanted somebody to watch it with.
Yes.
And it kind of made me feel a bit emotional because I was like, man, that's heartwarming, that they want to spend time in the chat, speak in, type in, getting involved with the polls, responding to stuff I say. You know, it was crazy, man. And it makes me want to do it more and more and more. So expect more live streams other than just Arsenal games. But yeah, shout out everybody who's actually from that stream as well.
On the Sunday, I felt it bad. Like on the Sunday, I like I was on my way to work, and I'm like, mate, like last night we had like one of the sickest streams that had like it done over 10,000 views, and it's kind of like, geez, like back to, you know what I mean? This is something like we genuinely want to do, but this is the thing. If we do get that chance, like we actually promise that it's just gonna go. It's gonna be 1,000 times better. So
yeah, I mean, I had a sick idea for the next podcast episode, which is going to involve all different types of guests. So make sure you stay tuned for that one, which hopefully it'll be the next episode. So you get to see that next Monday. Fingers crossed, everything all goes well. But yeah, what a mental week. Can't thank everyone enough for the support, especially all the nice comments as well. W podcast, W hosts. Who's that good-looking bald one?
Mate, there's been some of the comments have been like, I was dying. Like when they said the Afghanistan cave.
I know. I know. Yeah, why are you gonna cuss out my room? This was blood, sweat, and tears went into this room.
Some of the comments was so
saying my room looks like an Afghan cave. You're taking a piss.
So funny.
But yeah, thank you everybody. And if you're watching this one, I love you loads. All right, we're going to get into it. So we are actually filming this like randomly in the week. Usually we release our podcast episodes on a Monday. But obviously it's now Tuesday. Tuesday the 25th. So, and you're watching this in May.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. So we're filming this. So there's nothing like news topical or whatever, because old news by then, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got, well, I mean, obviously, because we haven't filmed over the last 2 weeks, like there's been some things that's happened, or things that I've seen that I've just been like dying to talk about.
Yeah.
One of the big things, which I still believe is still being viewed on TV at the moment, and I still just can't wrap my head around it, man. Channel 4 came out with that show, Naked Education. It's called that woman who does like naked attraction show, that doctor from Love Island, and some other fucking idiots.
Right? That Dr. Alex?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Bro, like, how is this even allowed, right? First of all, right, everyone behind that show, working on that show, volunteered on that show, you're a sicko, in my opinion. You're an absolute sicko. How the fuck, right? Is it okay, or is it acceptable to have a bunch of school kids, right, sit in a room while 6 or 7 adults peel off bollock naked in front of them, cock out, balls out, tits out, fanny out, all sorts, just to be like, oh, well, all bodies come in different shapes and sizes. Like, bro, we looked at cartoons, bro, and then obviously eventually went into the mental stuff. But bro, like, come on, like, there's nothing a drawing or a piece of fucking Play-Doh won't show you about different shape and size of a fucking knob. You don't need an old boy there with his fucking cock out and his crusty foreskin to be like, oh, look, it's all different shapes and sizes, kids, it's fine. For me, if you're standing there in front of kids, right, naked, like, just picture yourself, right? Like you're standing there in all your glory in front of kids. It's fucking sick. It's nasty, bro. It's so disgusting.
Do you know what my thing would have been though? And this is the God's honest truth. What if, right, one of them guys started to get a semi? Like, genuinely, like, what would they have done?
Exactly.
Like, what would they have done? Exactly. Like, it makes no sense. It's disgusting.
Well, they can't exactly vet these people and be like, now, I'm not saying you're an actual pedophile, right? For legal reasons. But, like, how do they not know, like, this person who's just getting naked in front of the kids is getting some sort of
enjoyment
and self-satisfaction of the fact that, ooh, look at all these kids looking at my cock. Like, it's fucking weird, man.
It is weird. Like, I've never understood it. But probably these are the same people that are like, don't watch porn, don't do this, don't watch sex, this. But then you're getting naked in front of 12 and 13-year-olds, mate. It makes no sense whatsoever. I'm telling you, it's getting worse though. I genuinely think, especially Channel 4, they're all weirdos.
Yeah, Channel 4.
Yeah, they're weird. But I genuinely think like it's like do you know like that Naked Attraction or whatever that show is? That's fine. You're not adults. You can all do what you want to do.
You know what? It was funny for like the first season. Remember, like, oh look, these guys cock out. Oh, they're getting going out.
But even so, like that's fine. You're grown ass people. You can do what you want to do. But then you're involving kids that are under the legal age limit to have sex.
How do they get past like the legal side of it? Because I swear, like indecent exposure in front of children, like surely it's got to be their parents got to sign it off. Which is even worse.
Of course it is.
Like, the worst people out of all of that is the parents letting their kids like, oh, yeah, go on, fucking Bob over there who's 65 can get his crusty fucking old saggy balls out in front of my child. The fuck's wrong with them? But yeah, no, well, like, I've been seeing it for the past couple of weeks, man, and it's just like, and I'll see like the comments in the TikToks and be like, oh, I wish I had this when I was younger. It's like, bro.
What?
Like, no, it's like grown ass adults going, oh, I wish I had this when I was younger. It made me feel so acceptable of my own body and my own like this down, whatever. It's just like, oh, come on, bro. Like, I think everybody, and I can only speak for males, right? I can guarantee you every single male at one point in their life thought their cock was tiny. Like, everybody thought their dick was tiny. I bet, bro. It could have been down to your knee when you was like fucking 8, and you could have been like, oh, I bet mine's smaller compared to his. Everybody does it.
Yeah, it's not until, but like it's not until you like go to like gyms and play football and you're in the locker rooms you actually realize, you know what?
It's like, what?
I'm
like,
healthy.
Do you know what it is though? They're just doing their absolute best to like rush everything as quickly as you can. Just let shit happen over time.
That's
like,
very true.
Obviously,
that's true.
With your kids, right? Like, how are you gonna like approach the whole things come in different sizes and this is what this looked like, this is what that like, bro. I think we live in a time now where they're probably gonna find out themselves if they have a phone, or a tablet
100%.
or something,
or if they got friends.
Do you know exactly?
Do you know what I mean? Like,
what was your first thing? What's your first memory of ever seeing like a naked woman?
Ooh, I think mine was like I genuinely don't really know. But I just remember, obviously, like, when I was a kid, like, we didn't have the internet, really. Like, it sounds weird.
The sticky magazines in a random bush in the forest.
You'd have to, like, pause on the DVD player. Press pause, someone showing the titty,
no, it's on the VCR, innit? And they're like... it's like a GIF. But
no, I've never. I can't remember that. But
you just kind of just like let life just fucking just.
Well, like obviously, like right. So this is a completely different thing, but it's kind of the same thing. So my eldest son is autistic.
Yeah.
Leo, and in his school, they can say like, you know, if like they have like an outburst or something like that, you can sign a form to be like. They can restrain your child.
Okay.
Like, they can forcibly restrain him.
Yeah.
Now, at first, like, he hasn't been in school for a long time. So, at first, we were kind of like, we just want to do we want to do whatever's best for him to go into school.
Yeah.
And then I remember one time he done it, like, he had a really outburst, but it wasn't because of his own fault.
Yeah.
But then they still had to restrain him. And I said, that is the last time you're ever going to put your hands on my kid ever again. Like, you know what I mean? So we said, rip that form up. It's never happening again. I don't care if he never goes to school. Nobody is going to put their hands on my son. I'm sorry. Like, it's just not happening whatsoever. So then imagine if he came home and then they sent out a form saying, oh, there's 6 naked people coming to the show. Do you mind if, like, they get their knobs and bollocks out in front of your kid?
Yeah.
But that would probably traumatize him worse.
Yeah, I swear, I struggled there to find a correlation.
No, like,
I didn't know where you were going. I was like,
but
frustrated? What was I going to do with Bob getting his cock out?
But it's kind of like from the parent's point of view.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like...
Like, as a parent, I feel like, especially these days as well, something I'm really cautious of. Your school does, like, the schools don't always know as best. It's far from it. Like, you need to be actively... in your child's educational life and understand what they're teaching them, what they're going about stuff. Like, there's plenty of stuff that I've seen that like I would definitely be like, whoa, you know, I don't want my child being tough with that at a very young age. It's like, just very feels like they're forcing a lot of early development for what? Like, what are you trying to do? You're trying to like mature kids. So they, do you know what I mean? It kind of feels like, for me, conspiracist hat on, obviously. Like, you trying to mature younger kids so they understand and like know about sex and cocks and fannies a lot sooner in life, you know? But Channel 4, fucking weirdos, yeah. Like, stop getting old people or older people showing their cocks and their fannies to younger kids. It's fucking weird. It's disgusting. Just stop it.
Do you know the thing is though? Do you know like when they say like pedophilia is like an illness or something like that, and like people then support it, and then they'll come out and they'll be like, no, like there is like, you know, you can't be too harsh on these people. There's been plenty of things about that. No, you're weird and you're sicko. I don't care. I don't care if we had humongous backlash over this and everybody else agreed with that side and didn't agree with that side. I do not like or agree with anything to do with like sex or teaching kids how to about their private bits and stuff like that. It's weird, it's sick, and it's disgusting. And I don't like it.
See what Florida's been doing? Well, they just passed a bill on to
no, that's not actually true. That's clickbait.
Oh,
I got sent that, yeah.
What? Florida were trying to pass a bill. Yeah. No, not what you're on about. No, I'm on about something different. They passed a bill on anybody that, any paedophiles that commit harm to a child under the age of 12, death penalty. Bang.
Right, I agree with that one.
Bang. And they just literally passed the bill. They just whopped it out. What's his name again? The governor of Florida. Trump's beefing him.
Oh, he's the one who put into office.
Yeah,
I literally just listened to the numbers as well.
But they just passed a law on.
Is it Cruz or something?
I don't know. That if you do anything with a child under the age of 12, bang, death sentence. See you later, pal. Yeah. Oh well.
See, because I got sent a TikTok saying that from Florida.
Why 12? Good age. Soccer.
I think it's adolescence, though. Isn't it? I think that when you're 13, you turn like an adolescent. So I don't know if I think that's when you start going through puberty and stuff like that, isn't it?
Fucking hell, them 13-year-olds best watch out, mate.
Do you know
that family around here?
Do you know, seriously though? Honestly, like
it's fucking weird.
Don't you think the age of sex should go up? And like, no, for real,
like 18.
But like, I think the age of everything should, like drinking age. I think everything should go up.
Drinking 100%. I think drinking at the American age 21 is good. Sex 18, 100%. Gambling 21.
Gambling should be like 25 for me.
Gambling should just be banned full stop, bro. But yeah, no, I agree. I think listen, we're not like, let's be real. There's massive problems, aren't they? All start from when you're young and you don't know what you're doing and you're confused and stuff. That's when all your problems and your addictions start. You know, most of the time anyway. So I think raising the age of most things that ain't good for you is good. That's not us being boomers, but
can I seriously though, because I really want to like try and touch on this. Do you know how like adults, they identify as like non-binary? So they say they're non-binary, they're not anything.
Right, here we go.
No, do you think they should automatically then force that on their kids?
Not what do you mean? Like, I wouldn't say force, right? But I'd say they do need to pick an age where the kid can understand, and they should do their best to educate them.
But I'm talking about like they put this on their birth certificates.
What? Yeah. What?
Like they say like they're just them, like they're non-binary. Like,
so if I'm non-binary and my kid, well, I'm having a kid in June, right?
Yeah.
And then by the time you're saying like, what age should I educate them on that I'm a non-binary?
Yeah, like, would you give them that choice, or do you automatically just be like, no?
Can't say really, because I'm not in it. Like, but I don't know how. Depends on the person, obviously, and how they feel about it. You know. Yeah, I don't know. It's a difficult one, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. I just always like thing from like a point of view. Like, do you? But it's probably like the same as like vegans. Like, if you're a vegan, do you force down your kid because you're a vegan?
I say no because I feel like, well, actually, it would be hypocritical for me to say no, right? Because there will be stuff in my lifestyle that I don't do because it's good for me, that I will be enforcing on my kids.
Yeah.
Veganism depends. It's the parent, it's their child. But I feel like as long as the parent gives the child an option when they're older and they don't be like, oh, I'm never speaking to you ever again because you're having a fucking, a cabbage sandwich.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Because like I always think about like obviously when we were kids, like it was never like I've never heard of the word vegan
no,
before.
it was vegetarian.
Yeah, like never heard of anything like that before. But it was more of the case of like, don't smoke, you're never smoking. But then like every single parent smoking, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, are you being hypocritical or are you just like, you're not going to give a kid a fag when he's 8 years old. I'm not saying that, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. I just feel like whatever you like employ on your kids, you need to educate them. You can't just say don't because they will just rebel against don't if they don't understand the root cause of it, So
do you know the only thing though, like I've stopped the boys from doing, like I've genuinely said no, it's not happening, and that's
smoking crack.
No, I'm talking about at that age. It's like, could you see how that parents give their kids is pop?
Yeah.
It's like fizzy drinks. You know what I mean? Like
every parent has like their
like they
child ick.
Yeah, they won't. No.
Do you know what mine is? Kids are never eating What's-Its, mate. Not fucking doing it. I can't deal with What's-It fingers, What's-It faces. Not around me. Sunshine knows if she's ever going to give them a bag of What's-It, they best be 10 miles away from this house and they best have the deepest clean ever. Because
weird.
The What's-It, it just makes me sick, bro. Like
so weird.
The crusty What's-It dust all over their nose and mouth and fingers, and they stink of cheese. Nah, bro. Not for me.
Quavers is fine.
Yeah.
All kids love Quavers though.
Quavers is alright, man. Yeah. It's just What's-Its,
it's soft crisps, isn't it?
But
What's-Its, man. Jeez.
But yeah, one other thing I do want to touch upon, whilst we're talking about the channel for weirdos, Dalai Lama. Bro, that shit that came out, right? I pop her up on the screen. What was he doing, bro? Like, he's an old ass man, right? He's a Buddhist.
Yeah, he is. I thought he was a monk.
Fuck knows. I think it's the same. But,
fuck him. I just
But yeah, he was like had like a kid that was like sat in his lap, and he was asking the kid for a kiss on his lips,
kiss.
And then
he said suck his tongue, didn't he?
And then the kid put his tongue out and he tried sucking his tongue.
No, he said yeah, let me suck your tongue. That's what he said to him or something like that.
What the fuck's that all about?
Can I ask you something? Did he get done for it?
No, obviously not.
So hold on a minute. So if that was another person on screen, like if I was to randomly go out in that street and say that, like I wouldn't
say,
get,
"Oh, little boy, give me a kiss."
Yeah, and then let me suck on your tongue. Come on,
suck on your tongue,
it's
bro.
Disgusting.
It's fucking nasty, bro. But I heard Dalai Lama got mob ties. Like he's actually he's actually tied up with like the CIA or the FBI. He's like under payroll or some shit. Anyway, he's boys with Hillary Clinton in it, so he's got to be a weirdo.
Oh, whoever's boys with is a weirdo. Yeah.
But yeah, man, Dalai Lama, like, I don't know what he is or whatever, but like, look into him if you've got the time, right? Because if you see like, oh, is this a nice old man on the telly and stuff, bro, he's asking if he can suck on a kid's tongue or a kid can suck on his tongue in front of people.
Bro, this is what drives me insane. Oh. It doesn't matter who it is, how famous they are. Are you going to let your son go and randomly sit on some old guy's lap?
It's the Dalai Lama.
Yeah, on any person's lap. No, mate, it's weird as hell. It's weird. Go away. It's weird.
But, like, people are like, loads of historical figures. They're all weird, man. Like, that's why, like, the power of knowledge and the power of just, like, knowing people and make your own decision. Don't let the media make your own decision on certain religious figures and political figures and stuff. Like, please just do your own research and come to your own conclusions.
Let me ask you something. What about like Mother Teresa? Did you do anything dodgy about her?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I can't say for sure, but
what about Saint Nick?
Santa Claus?
Yeah.
He's not real. Sorry, kids, he's not. No, but like obviously Gandhi, a bit of a fucking weird one. Just loads of people, man. But just like, yeah, that's one thing I just do want from people. Like, you know, like when you do see these people, you think, oh, he's a nice man and stuff, and don't just let that be your own opinion, you know, especially when they're big and famous, because they're all fucking weird. But yeah, Dalai Lama, fucking hell, lock him up.
Do you know who would upset me if I found out there was anything dodgy about him?
Ooh.
Is that Guru.
Sadhguru.
Yeah, Sadhguru. I'd be upset because that guy just kicks knowledge.
Yeah.
So I'd be genuinely upset.
I don't know too much about him.
I'd be upset. I would be upset.
But yeah.
Weirdos out in this world, man.
But yeah, chuck him in there. Do you know I did see the brazen bull torture? You must have seen it before, right? Do you know when, like, way back in the days? I can't remember which civilization type people. I don't know if it was the Romans or the Mongolians.
No, it was Romans. Because it's Italian.
The brass bull, where they just like basically what they used to do is they'd make a ball made out of brass, like a fully nice looking ball made out of brass, be big enough to put people inside of it, and they used to just pop 2 people inside of it, light a fire underneath it, and then slowly cook them for hours and hours. Bring it back. Bring it back.
I literally, just as I left the house, do you know in Haiti, they literally just got gang members on the street and just burnt them alive. You want to talk about that? They just burned. There's a crowd of people, and I'm talking crowd, and they've burnt gang members.
Haiti's a wild country. Do you know Haiti's like national religion is voodoo?
Is it?
Yeah. They're like way into voodoo and
the Haitian, yeah.
Mad country.
But they've been really, 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 really battered that island.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for that island.
But yeah, bring back the brazen bull and chuck the Dalai.
If you could put 2 people in there, who would it be? Come on.
Right now in the world, Hillary Clinton and
Bill Clinton. They both got to go in there. They both got to go in. He's just a
no, what would I do? Hillary Clinton, maybe Prince Andrew. Shit, maybe I shouldn't say that.
Why?
Because it might fuck up my chances when I takes over the sovereignty of
the monarchy.
Yeah, whatever the fuck is called. All right, moving on. Next thing we do want to talk about, actually, something that's probably quite near and dear to our hearts, right? Because this guy used to be like kind of like a childhood hero of ours, you know?
Idol of mine.
Like, so some of you may know him, some of you may not know him. You would have definitely heard of him before. Everybody knows Jackass, right? And the cool kid, the funny one that we always liked from there was Bam Margera, right? And we used to watch, bro, I wouldn't watch anything else for like 3 years apart from Viva La Bam, or like his random indie films that he used to do, Haggard, and I forgot what the other one's called.
Yeah, you wouldn't,
like
Ming Hags.
Yeah, and like his sort of cut off documentaries he used to make away. When they went to Lapland, that one.
That was a film.
Yeah. No, it wasn't an actual film, was it?
Where the F is
with the dude sense. But yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a Warner Brothers film though.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's really sad, man. What's the latest on it?
Can we go back though?
What?
Right, so basically, when he was filming Viva La Bam, when he was a kid, he was already taking cocaine there.
Oh yeah.
So basically, yeah, there's been stories like Joe France, one of his friends, was saying that he was basically like there would be producers trying to drag him out of the toilets because he would just be coked up all the time. It got really bad. So people said like he fell off the wagon when Ryan Dunn died.
He was off it anyway.
He was off it way before. It was just 5
times worse. Like,
yeah, he was off it way before then. And after obviously Ryan Dunn died, it was he was never the same. Like again, like he was never the same. And then he had a best friend, Brandon Novak, who was a heroin addict. He was drugged up all the time, and I think he's like 6 years clean now.
Yeah.
So Bam got remarried. He had a kid, and then he tried to be on to Jackass, the last one. So basically, they put him under a contract, and they said, "You get clean, and you can be on the film. But apparently they were like, this is what he says, like they were giving him like medication that was turning him into like a zombie and stuff like that. That's why he hates him now. And he calls him out every 2 seconds and he's trying to file a lawsuit against them. But you know, that lawsuit ain't gonna go anywhere. So he's just been constantly off the wagon. He is now getting a divorce. Steve-O, another member of Jackass, tried taking him on tour with him. He actually did for like 5 days. And then he was like begging to see his son, Bam was. He was like, oh, I need to see my son. And then as soon as he got to see his son, fell off the wagon again. So
what's the latest with him now? I heard he's on the run.
Yeah, so basically he's on the run because he assaulted his brother, Jess.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, the state troopers looking for him now. He is do you know what the thing is though? I wouldn't put it past him if he like hurt himself. It sounds horrible.
Yeah, I know, but it's one of them ones, right, where he's just been in, and I've seen Steve-O say it loads of times. He's always, whenever he gets like a phone call, he's always like, oh fuck, is this the phone call? They tell me Bam's dead, you know? I don't know, man. I think there'll be people out there, and hopefully if there's anybody's listening that was a fan of him, it's sad. It really is sad because like he's incredibly talented. Obviously, he's a sick skateboarder. He just like content and entertainment stuff. He just got it. He just got it. He understood it. He just knew what would be funny, what would be a laugh, what would be good content, and he did that for like 4 seasons of Evil Bam with like his mates just causing mayhem. It was just like you won't get a better watch from MTV.
If he done YouTube today, he'd be the big. If he and his crew was on, they'd be the biggest in the world.
Well, he's like Danny Duncan type. Would you say? Like he's kind of like Danny Duncan, TGF. Like I feel like they like Bam and Thor Jackass guys would have been massively influences.
Yeah, they could do skits. Like, they could do everything.
Yeah, they was like they just got it. Like they were like YouTube before YouTube was like that type of YouTube.
So
you know?
when he was 16, he left high school. He was the first person to get sponsored by Nike. Be a skateboarder. He was the first ever skateboarder to be sponsored by Nike.
Yeah.
So then he decided to just film content with him and his friends.
Yeah.
They made over this is back in 99. They made over $1 million.
Yeah.
They made over £1 million, and then they made CKY1, CKY2, CKY3, and that's when Johnny Knoxville now was like, no, we need to link up.
Yeah.
So him and Jeff Tremaine and all, then they linked up, and then he did Viva La Bams, and then he did that film Haggard I love. Then he did Ming Hags and With the F is Santa, and then he did over 400 episodes of Radio Bams that I've listened to every one. Like,
yeah, he's like did like one of the OG podcasts. Like Radio Bam was like an OG podcast. Like one podcast weren't even known as podcast. But it's sad though. I do feel sorry for his mum and dad though, because they always like. I mean, you never know like what happens behind closed doors, but I think everybody sees from the outside in. And there's nothing ever's been said about him, but they're like they come across as really good people, and they let him terrorize them for years and years and years and years, and like for them to see him as he is now, it's really sad.
It is. I honestly think like this is, you know, this could be the end, and like the guy is so talented, it's insane. No, I'm being serious. Oh no, I don't mean like he's
hopefully like by the time this comes out, he's found, he's all good, he's okay.
He's going straight to jail.
Yeah, lock him up. You know, do what you gotta do, and hopefully fucking. This is his last wake up call.
Have you seen how many people on Twitter have come up though and been like in support of him? It's insane. Like Tristan Tate.
Did he? Oh yeah, I did see
Tristan Tate come out and was like, you know, I don't think people realize, especially the younger people, like how influential he was one of the. Yeah. I think at one time he was like the most influential person under the age of like 25 in America.
Yeah, he was killing it, bro. He was like one of the biggest things on the planet. And he was, because that's when like MTV was MTV, and he was like poster boy. Do you know what I mean?
And he was shagging Jessica Simpson as well.
My man.
Do you know what I mean?
But yeah, hopefully he's found. He's all good and stuff. But I feel like we had to talk about it because like we used to like bum his shit and watch everything that he did. And listen, if you haven't seen it, go back and watch it because it's still funny.
CKY's, mate, are amazing.
Watch Viva La Bam. Viva La Bam's probably the best show that came out of MTV.
100%.
One off. But yeah, Wild Boys is just too much though, isn't it?
Do you like Wild Boys better?
Wild Boys is better than Jackass. It's so funny.
I don't think it's better than Vito Levan though, especially with Vito, mate. Don Vito is the greatest.
But all right, yeah, cool. All right, next thing I want to talk about.
Go on.
So I seen a. No, I don't know what this TikTok was, right? But if any of you's actually seen this TikTok, it was about when Deontay Wilder fought Tyson Fury. You know, obviously, I'm on this whole spiritual journey, you know, all praise to Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. But I've just been getting a lot of like TikToks and stuff, and just seen a lot more of it, you know. And it was this one TikTok, and it was actually I was thinking, like most TikToks I always watch with like a like okay, I don't ever take it for what it is. But this one, like, I was like, right, this is insane. So obviously we all know when Deontay Wilder fought Tyson Fury rose up like the Undertaker after getting hit by one of the biggest punches
ever. Yeah.
And like carried on fighting, right? And it was basically a sort of type montage thing. And I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, believe someone sent from God, heaven, whatever it might be, could have been an angel, could have been whoever, woke his ass up.
Yeah.
Woke his ass up. Now I'll tell you what. So the boxers, obviously, they do like what is called face to face. Like
face to face.
A face to face where they like sit down on a table, guys in between them, and they're both like 3 feet away from each other and saying, "I'm gonna smash you up, you big bomb dusser," and all that fucking crap, right? So basically, like Deontay Wilder, according to like this TikTok, and don't quote me for it, right? Should have done my research. Sorry, but they were saying like he was a man of God, you know, say Jesus Christ, this, that, whatever. But like he started to like change a little bit. And he was basically saying to Tyson Fury, my ancestors, my this and that, these spirits, they're going to come into me and they're going to get me into fight night and they're going to defeat you and stuff. And Tyson Fury, you know, he's like, I'm a man of the light. You can't touch me because that's how I know I'm going to beat you. But you can just feel the whole atmosphere that the room changed from when like Deontay Wilder's trying to wide eye him and be like he's just acting like a little weirdo, like a goblin, right? And then Tyson Fury's just not having any of it. He's like, I'm a man of the light. He goes, that's why I know I'm gonna beat you now because you're saying this. And he's like, I can see it now. And he's saying, I beat you. He said something. He goes, I beat you in. Where did he fight Klitschko? I can't remember. He said he beat him in Germany and he's gonna beat him again. So apparently the rumor was that Klitschko was also into like witchcraft and stuff. So that's why Tyson Fury said it then as well. He said, I beat you then, I'm going to beat you now. That's what people are alluding to anyway. So they're just going back and forth, back and forth. You can see it's getting like really intense. But then obviously it pans to the fight then. And obviously that last round, Deontay Wilder hit him with a massive punch. But not only that, as Tyson Fury's collapsing, he's hit him again as he's going down. And his head snapped back, Tyson Fury's head. He's rolling, his eyes are back of his head, and he's like, he's sleeping, right? And then obviously Deontay Wilder's all celebrating, shuffling and stuff. And then just out of nowhere, and I genuinely do believe that something went inside of him and literally raised him up because he instantly went from like sleeping to boom. And then he just shot back up and he was like, yeah, I'm fine.
Yo, do you know what? Do you know like when like you're out? Do you know like, because he did look like he was out, right?
He was kipping.
Do you know how like in that moment you could be like having like a 5-minute conversation with someone, but it's actually like 3 seconds. It's probably like that. Like someone's like, he's like having a conversation with someone, and all of a sudden it's kind of like, oh fuck, I gotta get back up. Like, I mean?
Entirely convinced because of obviously what Deontay Wilder. You can go back, you can probably see loads of TikToks on it. Watch it. See what Deontay Wilder is saying. He's like saying like, I'm God, my spirits, ancestors and stuff. And then Tyson Fury saying, listen, I got the Lord with me and whatever. And then to see that actually happen, the biggest puncher in boxing, he's knocked out every single person he's ever had a fight with. And then he did that to Tyson Fury and he just shot up like the Undertaker and finished that round by punching his head in as well. It's insane.
Is it fair to say that if it was any other person in the world, they wouldn't have got it?
Yeah.
It is fair to say that.
I genuinely think so. And I think even Tyson, because you see like the BT documentaries they did afterwards.
No.
Because they had like Mike Tyson there, and they're sitting there, and like Tyson Fury was like, don't know, because you just got up, like you just literally. And if there's any time that you can ever see like for me anyway, to see like something good that went inside a person to get back up and to do that, because you can even see Deontay Wilder's facial expression. Everybody knows that facial expression. He's like, tongue out, this and that, going to the crowd. Then he looks over to his shoulder and he's like, you can see like
it was like fear.
The fear.
Yeah, it was like fear.
And then he started like smiling, shrugging it off. Bro, I'm telling you, if you ever want to see an angel versus demon fight, bro, that is fucking
that's not fair to say.
That is it.
Deontay Wilder's no demon.
He is a demon. He's a fucking he's a piece of shit. He's saying he wants fucking to catch a body in the ring, and he's got all his ancestor and his fucking demons in him and shit. And Tyson Fury smoked him twice.
Do you know what though? I honestly think that's one of the best punches you'll ever see in boxing, and he would have killed some people there.
Boom with a right.
Yeah, he would have killed
with a left on his way down. But no, he's obviously Tyson Fury. He's I don't know how heavy he is and how big he is, but the way he just dropped and slapped his head on the floor. And then he's like, you can see he's just got like 3 seconds, and then he just boom, just right. But it's not, he wasn't even like a slow get up. He's like literally shot up, and he's like, yeah, I'm ready. And then he goes back to scrapping, and Tyson Fury batters him for the end of the round. I think if it was anybody else, I genuinely do believe so. If it was anybody else, Deontay Wilder would have won that fight. But because it was Tyson Fury and what he was saying, what he stands for, and what he does, that was a God-given blessing to him.
So, do you know, like, so obviously, like, you know, you said angel versus demon. So, do you know all witchcraft? Is it evil? Do you know? Or is it, like, genuinely some good, like, you can, like, actually do something?
It's how you say evil. Like, evil, when you say evil, evil's like the worst thing you can do. Yeah, the devil and this and stuff. But, no, like, it's very much, you're not allowed to do it. Like, that's just it. It's a sin. You can't do it. Okay. You can't practice that. You can't do that. It's not the right thing. You're welcoming unearthly things that isn't God or Jesus into your, you know, your life and stuff. So you shouldn't do it. So let's say evil is a bit harsh. It's very much frowned upon as a sin.
Okay. It was because obviously like that story come out years ago about like, I don't even know where it come from, but it was like Paul Pogba burying hyenas in like the Old Trafford end or Old Trafford.
Was that true?
If you're asking me if it's true, no, it's not true. How the fuck is someone going to bury hyenas?
Mike,
I mean hyenas.
You really just can't underestimate like.
Where are they going to get the hyenas from?
Bro, it's Paul Pogba. He's a millionaire. Of course he can get somebody to import hyenas over for him. Trust me. Listen.
I don't think it worked because it was something to do with his injury.
Yeah, and then he moved from Man United and he's been injured ever since. Anyway, it's just like, but there is stuff like you can do. Like, what was it? There was like an African football match where the goalkeeper put like some voodoo curse spell trick on the goals. And I swear, you can watch the highlights of the match.
Come on.
Every single shot was going, right? And apparently, the only thing you could have done to break that curse is you need to have a piss on it. The player went and took a piss on a goalpost. Yo, the keeper's going after him. The keeper wants to kill him for doing it. Trust me, you can actually watch it. It's a real thing. And I think afterwards, they wins the game.
What the fuck
watch it. Going on? Trust me, watch it. You can find like stupid rant, but trust me, I think that's true. Like there was a game, the keeper put a curse on the goals. They was missing everything. The guy goes out, takes a piss on the goals, and then they eventually wins the game. I swear to God, it's the funniest shit ever. But
I wonder where like that actually all that came from. Like all that, because it's like mostly in like Africa, isn't it? The voodoo stuff.
No, you got like obviously South America is quite big on it.
Is it?
The America everywhere, Mike. Witchcraft there, Russia, everywhere. You can do practice witchcraft everywhere. Mexico, love it. You know, there's loads of places that they practice all over the world, man. Bro, I can guarantee you, someone in your postcode does it. Straight up. Be careful.
I'm telling you now, I'm gonna go and piss on it out. Then I know that.
Do you know what? I did see a thing though, like apparently there's a thing on Halloween as well that people will put curses on kids for their sweets and chocolates and stuff and whatever. Yeah, something like that.
What about razor blades in the apple? Remember that?
No. Do you know the maddest thing I seen? years ago, they put like a razor blade inside like a Snickers. And it was all wrapped up and shit. Like, how mad's that? Americans. Anyway, right. I do anything else? Like,
hold on. But I'm still stuck on this witches thing because every witch I've seen has been white.
Oh yeah, but you're just like.
Is that like films?
No, you're what you call it. You ain't woke, bro.
I don't give a I'm fucking.
Well, they're all white. Nah, bro, they're green as well.
Yeah, but that was on a Disney film.
No, yeah, yeah, bro. Like anybody can practice anything, but there's definitely shit out there that people do, bro.
Do you,
so
do you believe in mermaids and that then?
I don't believe they look like Ariel, but I definitely believe that.
Would you neck one if it was?
No.
Oh, well, she smelled nice, though. She had like a bit of Dior on.
Nah, even still, nah. But that's Sunshine's favorite film, Little Mermaid.
But the new one's coming out as well.
Yeah, it looks shit though.
She's nice though, Chloe.
Anyway, if anyone's seen that trailer for the Little Mermaid, it just looks garbage.
Well, is it really?
I swear she's ginger. She ain't even got red hair.
Oh,
is it?
Who knows?
But anyway, them Disney remakes are just getting worse and worse, aren't they?
Oh, I don't know about that. Pinocchio was class. Oh my god, Pinocchio was so good.
I heard the other Pinocchio was good.
Tom Hanks?
No, the other one. The Guillermo del Toro one. It won like an Oscar, I think, or something. For like the best animation film.
Yeah, that was the one with Tom Hanks then.
No, one different one.
Oh, that one was sick though.
All right, Mike. So one thing we are going to do a big segment of the podcast. I say big for the next 15, 20 minutes or so. We're doing some would you rathers, yeah? Good old classic would you rathers. We've got different would you rathers we're going to go through. Some will cause debates between us if we disagree. And we might have to justify our actions on some of the options. But yeah, we're going to do some would you rathers because we've never done this and we thought it'd be a nice little segment and get involved. So if you want to get involved in the comments and all that.
Yeah, drop some would you rathers in the comments and we can answer them next week as well. That'd be fun.
Yeah, man. We do want to make this like an interactive podcast. 100%. So if you want to post any topics, comments.
This is why we might have to get a Reddit.
Suggest people or whatever.
Might have to.
Do your thing. All right. My first would you rather. You ready for this one?
Yeah, go on.
Do you have yours?
Yeah, I got a few.
So, my first would you rather is, would you rather spend a week with Hasbulla?
Yeah.
Or a day with Beetlejuice?
Oh, a day with Beetlejuice. 100%. Beetlejuice is my favorite person ever. Beetlejuice by far.
Listen.
100%.
What is it? Beetlejuice walks so Hasbulla can run.
Literally, that's what it is. Beetlejuice is the greatest, he is the greatest entertainer for me. I love him.
It's so good to see, he's now, being used for,
good
memes and stuff now. Good. He's reset because he's doing that. Oh, what are you doing here? I don't know. That new one.
Yeah. But you know, he first come onto the scene in, the 80s.
Yeah.
The guy has been around. He had a fight with Vern Troyer on Bubble Boy. There's nothing better than that. Him and Vern Troyer going at it.
Beetlejuice
He's the greatest.
Absolute G. But yeah, I'm 100% going with a day with Beetlejuice over a week with Hasbulla. Trust me.
Are you really? You're going, yes.
Yeah, trust me, right? There's never been another character like him. Right, my second would you rather. This one's a bit of a common one. Would you rather see the future or be able to see the past?
I'd see the past.
Yeah,
100%.
Because there's two big cons there for me, right? No, pros. Sorry. See the future, I can just remember the lottery numbers and I'm a millionaire next week, right? That's what you can do is the future. I don't care about money though. Yeah. I really don't. I'm definitely more interested in past civilizations, dinosaurs,
100%.
Adam and Eve, Jesus, bloody the wars, the mad times with Genghis Khan, Lost City of Atlantis, how the pyramids were made.
That's the first place I'm going.
There's so much stuff, and you would never ever, I feel get bored of seeing the past. And who wants to see the future? I feel if I chose to do the future, I would only use it a couple of times to win the lottery. But would I like I wouldn't rather millions and millions.
But you know,
I'd rather see the future, the past.
But if I was to go into the future, it'd have to be like 1,000 years into the future. I couldn't do like 100 years.
I wouldn't, man. I'd give me too much anxiety.
No, but what I'm trying to say to you is, I'd want to go knowing that everybody who I knew was not going to be there.
I know what's going to happen in the future anyway.
No, you don't, though, do you?
I do. It's in the Book of Revelations. Bap. Anyway, spend one whole day and night in the Amazon.
Yeah.
So you just
24 hours.
Dropped in the middle of the Amazon, go spend 24 hours there. Or 24 hours lost in the ocean with just you and a rubber dinghy. Bro, I was writing this down. I was like, Raz, what would I do?
Amazon, I'd have to go. I'm sorry.
Oh, I couldn't. I think I'd do ocean.
I couldn't. I'd have to do Amazon.
I think I'd do ocean, man.
Do you know what though? Because in the ocean for 24 hours, like you're not surviving. I'm sorry.
No, you like. I mean, you're gonna survive, right?
Oh, if I'm 100% gonna survive.
No, but like.
No, that's what I'm asking because it's a difference.
No, actually, you gotta survive for 24 hours.
Yeah, but I'm choosing the Amazon.
You're choosing the Amazon.
Yeah, and I'm running for 24 hours. I'm not stopping. I'm just gonna keep running.
Right, you ain't not running a Jaguar, mate.
Okay, I'm running.
You ain't not running with them. I think I would probably, if I had to survive, the Amazon.
Yeah, but if I was going to survive, it'd be the ocean, obviously.
Yeah.
Because I like all them spiders and shit. Like, I would give me anxiety, but I know for a fact you have that.
Do you know what I would do? I feel like in the Amazon, I'd have to find like a tree and just climb to the top of it.
100%. Climb the tallest tree, take a few bananas and go.
Thinking about it, bro, is giving me anxiety.
Bro, that gave me a bit of a heart palpitation. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The Amazon freaks fuck out of me though. Like, there's so much stuff there, but the ocean is just you in still water, but you don't know what's underneath you. What's more terrifying?
I couldn't.
Like, what is more terrifying?
Couldn't.
Okay. Live forever or die in the next 10 years. Bit of a deep one.
I'm living forever. I'm not dying in the next 10 years. You're crazy.
But like, you're gonna just see everybody you know.
I'm not dying in the next 10 years.
I'm.
What are you doing?
Dying in the next 10 years.
You really? I'm not doing that.
Okay. Do you want to do some of yours and I'll do the rest of mine?
Right. This is just like a little dumb one. Would you rather have a mullet?
Yeah.
Or have a ponytail?
Mullet. 1,000% mullet. Power.
Why is that coming into fashion for?
I don't know. It's a bit of a meme, innit?
Theo Von, Rocky one.
What's his name? Jeff Barbershop.
Yeah, but he's a good looking motherfucker. Would you rather have to write everything you say out by hand or be able to speak in rhymes?
Rhymes.
That'd be sick, wouldn't it?
Yeah, bro.
I'd be Eminem in it all day.
That'd be cold. Fuck that. Having to write everything down. That's crazy.
Would you rather lose the ability to cry or cry every day for 20 minutes randomly?
Lose the ability to cry?
Would you?
Bro, I'd never cry anyway. Never.
Right, I got another one, right? Because I'm gonna go a bit off the deep end.
Yeah, I was hoping you was.
Yeah. So, right, would you rather? Right, so Donald Trump wins the 2024 election, right?
Yeah.
And do you know when they go up the escalator?
Yeah.
You're holding hands with him and you got a French kiss him, right?
Yeah.
Or Super Bowl Sunday, right? In the middle of the field, right? And the referee just gotta come over and just blow in your bum.
Oh, blow in my bum, bro. 100%. Oh, bro, you can't power neck Donald Trump, bro. No way. Yeah, that's chilling. They're like, yeah, so. Do you know what? For me, though, it's like you get fucked either way because like they both can have massive audiences. You're gonna be a meme, but like the whole meme, like getting cancelled type thing, it dies off after 2 days anyway. So it's whatever.
I don't know, bro. Just having your bum blown. It's crazy.
I might like it.
What if, right? Oh no! I want to do this one actually. What would you rather do? Right? Would you rather have a contract from Twitch, right? For the next 6 years, we're gonna give you 60 grand a year.
Yeah.
There's gonna be 400 viewers in there.
Yeah.
And you just stream like 6 hours a day. You get 2 days off a week or something like that. Or would you rather have the ability to sing?
The ability to sing.
Do you think so?
Yeah, man. Like, bro, streaming's hard, bro. Like 6 hours a day for 5 days a week. Bro, it's hard. Like, it's literally so draining, bro. And
you've got to realize you work 8 hours a day for 5 days of the week.
I know, but it's hard, bro, streaming. To do that
9
for
till
60
3.
grand.
9 till 3.
Nah, bro, I'd love to sing.
Are you honest to God right now, if somebody gave you that choice, you're taking the ability to
No, but who
sing.
do I sing like? Anyone I want.
Anyone you want.
Okay. Bless. Yeah.
Oh, I'm saying I'm probably going to take that.
Sing, bro. I just fucking probably say Justin Bieber's voice. So I wouldn't do Michael Jackson's. But
I would.
I do Justin Bieber's, Ed
Brown's.
Sheeran's.
Chris Brown's, I'm taking.
Something like that. Do you know what I mean?
So
Elvis.
So that's what you're doing right now, if you had the ability
100%. I'm taking the ability to sing over a £60,000 contract. I feel like that makes sense, doesn't it?
Do you, like, would you rather be, like, famous enough where you make like a decent amount of money, or be like super famous like Leonardo DiCaprio?
Are you saying would I rather be rich or famous? Is that what you're trying to say?
Do you know how, like, because I was watching an interview today and they were saying, like, there's some artists, like hip hop artists, that they make enough money that they can still go out to, like, Disneyland with their family, where they don't need, like, a bunch of security, or where, like, for, like, someone like Jay-Z would have to rent out the entire park.
I would happily, right? Yeah, for, like, I said it ages ago on another podcast, but I don't want to be famous. Like, I would hate to have that level of fame where I can't even
go to the shop,
go to Tesco without 12 people, like, I don't want to say bothering you, because, like, if your fans are your fans, innit? Do you know what I mean? You always got to give time back to your fans. I can imagine after time being every single day and you just want to run into the shop and run home. Like, it get a bit jarring, wouldn't it? But I think for me, it wouldn't be so much like the fans. Like, that's probably like the least, like, shit part of being famous. Like, the invasion of your privacy and the making up of stories and, like, people assuming things and stuff. Like, that's the shit I would hate. That would do my head in. Like, people just being like, oh, so-and-so's walking with so-and-so, or they must be dating. Like, shit like that. I can imagine it's so fucking annoying. Do you know what I mean? But
no,
all I want to do is to be able to make enough money so me and her don't have to work. That's all 100%. I want. That's all I want. Life, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, there's a figure people have in mind for that, but that's all I would want, is enough money so we can spend as much time as possible with our kids. That's all I want. That's literally, honestly, all I want. I want enough money to pay the bills, do nice stuff, right? No fucking 2-week stay in a 7-star fucking Palm in Dubai. Like, I'm not after that. Like, I'd happily take a jet too for a week in fucking Corfu or something. Do you know what I mean? But, like, that's all I want. It's like enough money for us both not to work so we can spend all our time together. Do you know what I mean? That's what I want. And to still, like, to have a job that you love and a job that you really like, it must be so nice.
Sick,
you know?
100%.
It must be so nice, and it's so sad. But someone's got to flip the burgers. Do you know what I mean? Someone's got to fucking take the bins out.
But why does it have to be us? That's my only thing.
Exactly, 100%. No,
you know
I
agree.
Mean? Right.
Hold on. I got another one, right? Would you rather have one eye in the middle of your head like Cyclops, or 40 years?
40 years.
Would you?
That'd be lit.
Do you think so?
Because that's an advantage, bro. What are you going to get out of having one eye in the middle of your head? Nothing.
Okay, what about this one? What if, right, would you rather, right, be the, like, if you went underwater, like, you could be able to, like, live and breathe underwater, and you're like the scariest creature in there. So no sharks or nothing's going to fuck with you.
Yeah.
Or have the ability to fly and be like a fucking eagle.
Ooh. It's a good one, because I do like the ocean.
90%
of it, or something like 95% of it, ain't even been discovered. You could discover all that shit. Nah, I'm flying.
I am picking the ocean, 100%.
Nah, I'm flying. Do I tell you why I'm flying? Just things are just so much easier and convenient. Like, I could just fly and land in the Emirates and watch every Arsenal game.
Okay then, but like,
like the shit like that. Like, I can fly to wherever I want and just, I don't know, if I want to a bar of chocolate, I'd just fly to Brussels quick and just have a nice little Belgian chocolate. You know?
Yeah, but how long is it going to take you to fly? That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, yeah. Well, you give me the rules, innit? Like, am I flying like a fucking chicken or am I flying like Superman?
Is 70 miles an hour fast?
Nah.
No?
No, not really.
So how fast is the fastest bird go?
Well, I mean, how fast does a plane go, bro?
Oh, bro, you want to go that fast?
Yeah. Like, I'd want to be flying at a good, like, 1,000 miles an hour.
So, like, would you rather be, what did Will Smith play, that character?
Hancock.
Or,
Aquaman.
no, that donut from, The Boys, Homelander.
Oh, I'd be Homelander, me.
Would you?
Yeah. I'm better.
He's a
100%.
psychopath, though. He is a psychopath.
You need me.
Would you rather have lived the life of what's his name?
Rick Grimes.
Rick Grimes or Michael Scofield?
Rick Grimes, bro.
Yeah?
100%.
Like, even though, like, the whole journeys and stuff
Bro,
like that.
I feel like that's where I shine, you know? Zombie apocalypse, but as long as they ain't them 28 days later zombies and they're Walking Dead zombies and they're slow. Bro, I'd be...
He lost his wife.
Negan,
he lost his son,
Rick... Yeah, but
he lost his friends.
Yeah, but he got to clap Michonne's cheek, so it's calm.
You like that, didn't you? He's sicko.
Anyway, I got a would you rather for this one. Which one do I go for? Actually, I'm going to go with this one first. Would you rather add 2 inches of your height, but you lose 2 inches on your wood? Or add 2 inches of your wood, but you lose 2 inches of your height?
I'm thinking,
For us, it's a sticky one, right? Because we're like 5 foot
small
6.
anyway, yeah. Like 5'8" ain't going to make much of a difference.
5'8".
I'm 5'6".
Yeah, I'm 5'7".
That's what I mean. So, yeah, but it's like 2 inches ain't going to make much of a difference, is it?
Yeah.
So if I go to like 5'5", that's not going to make much of a difference.
I don't need extra kyak, though.
I could do with that.
What would you take? Would you rather go down to 5?
Nah, I'm taking a height, 100%.
What? So you would lose 2 inches of your wood?
Yeah, it's not going to be that much of a difference. Crazy.
It's all foreskin anyway, the first 2 inches.
I got a sleeping bag at the end of it. It's good.
TP. Like a fucking anti-dad.
No, yeah, but I'm taking the height, man. I've always wanted to be taller. I'm taking the height.
Fuck, man. Yeah.
What's the difference between 7 and 9?
78. What was it? Yeah, I probably add the 2 inches height.
Yeah, you would, 100%.
Yeah. Make what you will of that. Can afford it. The last one is, this is a big one, Mike. See where your loyalties lie. Arsenal win the league this season and the Champions League next season.
Yeah.
Or have 2 dream guests on the podcast.
Oh, I'm picking Arsenal. I'm picking Arsenal all day.
Same.
All day.
She goes to me earlier. I know what your priorities like.
Yeah, we don't need to pick. We don't need no dream guests to be big.
Trust me. Oh, there's only one constant in my life. Forget women. Forget children. Forget family and friends. Arsenal is the one constant.
Yeah, but
in my life.
like 2 like. Oh no, I don't know.
Because
like, there is certain guests that can get us there.
No, I know that, but get us there. But like, I don't know. It's a hard one, isn't it? That's what I thought. But like, the more you think about it, like, what's your 2 dream guests? Like, one of my dream guests would be, I will say, Mikel Arteta. He would be because
he wouldn't do us. He wouldn't do us like bigger numbers than other people would.
Yeah, I know, but I just like his whole mentality, his way of thinking, his management.
I'd love to get into his brain. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. I'd love to pick his brain. And then my other guess would be, fuck.
I'm taking Theo Von and Donald Trump.
Yeah, but
they're the biggest numbers you can get. Or Elon Musk and Donald Trump.
Yeah, but like not Donald Trump, but like Theo Von. He's a bit oversaturated. I'm thinking like somebody like who doesn't do podcasts, who doesn't sit down with people and speak to them.
Who would do that and bring in them numbers?
I don't know, man.
That's what I mean.
Don't know. Who's like the most like recluse, famous person in the
Kim
world?
Jong-un.
Bruh.
Yeah, but that would never happen.
That's spot on for me, that is. I think I would be picking him.
Yeah, but that would never happen.
No, but I said dream guest what would happen.
But he can't speak English.
No, but you just translate, wouldn't you?
That'd be. Can you imagine that? That would be crazy.
I would have Mikel Arteta on one episode and then Kim Jong Un on the next.
No, do you know the thing is though? Like Joe Rogan, for instance, he's gonna bring in 2 million plus. Like, you have to think of the numbers, wise. Like, any of them comedians, like Tom Segura, Theo Von, Bobby Lee, they're all going to bring you in huge numbers.
Listen, this podcast has had 10 weeks, Arsenal's had 27 years, so I'm going with Champions League next season.
Yes, 100%.
All right, we could...
I don't know, right, if you had to make love to one leader of a country, who would it be? Like, one, you had to. So, like, it would be like either Rishi, Justin.
I would just
Trudeau.
pick the New Zealand one because she's a woman.
No, it can't be a woman. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
Oh, who's the nicest looking?
No, the guys. Like, what guy would you have to sleep with, right? And then it comes out in the press. Like, everybody knows. There's like a picture of you both, like, with the sheets up like this. Like, who you picking?
Who's the biggest L? Oh, no. Who's like the calmest one you can probably get away with?
So, you got the Chinese.
Probably the French guy. The French guy's good looking, isn't he? The French Prime Minister.
I don't know.
I feel like he's not bad looking.
Yeah, but do you know if
I can't get caught in bed with Rishi 123, bro? It's not happening.
No, but what I'm trying to say to you is, if it's gonna happen anyway, wouldn't you just want it to be like the biggest news ever?
No,
it's gonna happen anyway.
Nah, no. I feel like people forget you if it's like the French guy. Only the French will remember you.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, wouldn't you just want, like, if it's gonna happen anyway, and you're gonna be a meme everywhere, like Kim Jong Un?
Nah, no way. No way. You're fucking weird, you are, mate. I swear.
But
you would want, if you got exposed, to be exposed on the greatest form. You're a proper slut, like.
But you may as well, like, make the most of it. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
No, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like, you're not gay anyway, are you? Yeah. So if it happens, then you know what I mean. Like, you may as well make the most of it.
You probably enjoy it. You would, and be like, oh yeah, and come out to like OK Magazine and our front page and that. Like,
depends how much money they were offering.
Sat in a park like that.
Flip over the page to Sam Smith like this.
Confessions. All right, cool. We're gonna wrap it up, but yeah. Hope you've enjoyed this episode.
Yo, who would you rather kiss? Wait there. Who would you rather kiss on the mouth? Sam Smith or Rishi 123?
Rishi, bro. 100%. I'd power neck him before you even take a peck with Sam Smith. Fucking hell.
Okay, I'm dead.
Rishi would know what hit him.
I'm dead.
But yeah. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. A little bit different. Obviously, we didn't talk about news, topical stuff, and whatever. Probably, because it's not clickbait or anything like that. I'm probably going to scramble for a title or what they call it.
I don't know. We've had a few things, We've got a Dalai Lama. We can mention the Ungs.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, the game's the game, unfortunately.
CB, baby, CB.
But yeah, appreciate you watching. If you can for us, please like the video. Liking and commenting the video does absolute incredible things. Like, this idiot don't even comment on the video. But yeah, if you like and comment on the videos, it just helps with the engagement. So like, it creates more. This is the the more analytical side of YouTube. The more you comment, the more you like, creates more impressions. So it means the more time we show up on people's homepages, and then the more chance they're going to click on it and potentially watch it. So if you can, like and comment anything you like, comment any topic suggestions, any ideas for future guests and stuff, things like that. We are going to be working on trying to secure future guests in the future. We've got some other ideas we want to play around with the podcast as well, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Obviously, check out the live streams as well. I stream every Arsenal game. Season's closing soon. But we do also do the influencer crossover box and stuff as well. I'm not 100% sure yet. I might do a little random stream now and then. Even if it's just me sat at my desk fucking smoking people on Fortnite, or maybe trying some GTA RP. Maybe I could try that out.
Or just do some, just get some videos up and just react to some videos.
Could do.
Should I tell you who's a big reaction thing right now? Pete and Baz, mate. They're killing stuff right now.
Pete and Baz. But yeah, got some other video ideas as well. So some vlogs and challenges and stuff to come soon as well. So we're just trying to get in the mix of it, We're trying to get to our goal of 1,000 subs by the end of the year, which, to be honest with you, didn't think it was going to be possible until actually recently, where you guys have actually smashed it for us. So thank you very much. But yeah, if you've made it this far, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Anything you want to say, Mike?
Yeah, follow me on Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get these socials popping for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, socials are weird, man. Like, you know,
trying to get it popping.
People are, well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard, socials, isn't it?
Yeah, follow it. I'll just follow back. Like, I'm not worried about that follow account. You know what I mean?
Follow us, we'll follow you back. Yeah? Instagram, Twitter, all that fun stuff down below. The TikTok is being neglected a little bit. If you've come from TikTok, apologies, but yeah, kind of neglected. They were like the clips and stuff, but the football reaction clips do well.
Yeah, they're sick there though.
But yeah, all right, guys. Sorry for waffling on.
You've bowled it. You've bowled it.
Yeah.
Shut
Listen, come back to me. Come back in this episode when we've just absolutely smashed Man City. Yeah.
Don't say that.
But yeah, all right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Catch you soon. Love you a long time. See you later.
Put it all on me, on me. You drink for free. Oh baby, you know what I need. Go and get the keys, I can get you anything. Put it all on me, on me. You